Alrighty, welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. This has actually been, you know what? It's been fun. And I think I said that at the end of the last episode where I've actually kind of enjoyed this playthrough thus far. So I'm actually kind of excited to get back into a little bit more, as I'm sure you guys are as well. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. It is. It's kind of awesome. Because sometimes that just means like a deeper friendship, or you found someone that you actually can feel comfortable around. Especially like, because sometimes like connections with people can just happen with like opening up about something that's like close to them and accepting them for what that is. And sometimes when that connection doesn't happen, it kind of like blocks friendships or even possible relationships with people because you're not accepting that. But then like you meet someone who is actually very open to that, and suddenly everything else opens up. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it is a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone, game time is over. I have taken over the narration of this story. Huh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, right, that's right. We have poems. I forgot about that.
Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? I was sitting over here reading a manga with my new boyfriend. With the shit sprinkles.
Sorry, now I'm at a right angle because you pissed me off. Just wait until I shit in your face. You can already feel the wind. See my hair curling backwards like that? That is the immense force that my farts are letting out. I just needed to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah ha 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 ha. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Why not just a foot? Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb! Just take it home with you. God, what are you, retarded?
Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course! It would take forever to finish that if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. If it gets bent, I'll kill you! I was already planning on killing you anyway, but if you bend it, I'll kill you beforehand.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Do I really care to see her enthusiastic face? Anyway. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Good point. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I don't know if I really wrote a poem so much as I wrote down 20 words. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I'm suddenly scared and startled for my life. Please get me out of here. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay. This is a good question. Because from what I was gathering from when I was putting the poem together, I think Yuri probably popped up the most. So maybe I should show it to Yuri first? Yeah, let's do that. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I guess I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair.
Ooh, sorry. Why me? Why did you pick me? You didn't have to pick me. Why me?
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Sorry.
I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in the words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure, as I'm judging your soul and everything about you before I murder you dead. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? I don't know. I always speak to a whisper level, so I really don't know what raising my voice sounds like. Ooh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they are trying to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she is confident, or whatever the fuck it said, because I'm clicking too damn fast. Of course, that's not
something you can be blamed for. There's so many skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem that someone as a simpleton with a small brain like you can't understand, and that's why you'll make the perfect mind slave for me. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Listen, she's not as good as I am. Also, she likes sunshine and rainbows and things like that. I just advise that you listen to me. I'm your best option. Listen to me. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. Also, could you possibly just get out of my ear? I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. This is called Ghost Under the Light. Okay, you know what? Should probably read it in Yuri's voice.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow.
That's not bathing, that's bathing. Bathing. Or is it bathing? No, it is bathing.
Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights who have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I flicker back. I flicker back. I flicker back. I flicker back.
Okay, all right. Had enough of that one. Let's continue, please.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often, and also I was imagining this in your voice and it haunted my dreams and nightmares forever. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive and verbose.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Don't worry, it'll get more severe later. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Like how I will digest you and spit out the bones.
Are you into ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Shit Sprinkle. It's about you and the things I will do to you.
Really? I must have totally missed the point. I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing, like I will leave you a shell of your former self.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Please get the fuck away from me. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up one of these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
All right. Should we pick one more? Yeah, let's pick one more person before we end the episode here. Good Lord, she's creepy. And I guess I don't really help in not making her any less creepy. You know what? I kind of want to save Monica for last. Let's go to Natsuki. Let's see what she has to say. Huh?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. You wrote this for someone else and not me.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
Oh.
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy, because I'm not.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important and...
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
The music is so appropriate. Like, the handwriting and everything, and then the fucking recorder in the background. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. This is really Eagles can fly, and people can try, but that's about it. Oh, man. Oh, God. Thank you, Natsuki. I needed that laugh. That was very good. Yeah, you know what? That deserved, like, the most derpy music ever.
Yeah! I told you you were gonna like it.
I should have read that in her voice, actually. That would have made it funnier. I like it. I actually got a good laugh out of it. I thought it was really funny.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, I didn't really try. That's about it. Wait, I said that in my poem. Because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't ever take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Oh, sorry. No, that was what she said. Sorry, that's what I said. But yeah, isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like I'm gonna hit you with this blunt object eventually, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like if I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. Yeah, look at me and my pro face. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest fine here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. All right, bye. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. All right, we'll end the episode here, and then next up, Sayori and Monica to read my poem to. We haven't gotten to creepy yet, but I'm feeling the tones, you know what I mean? Feeling the tones. Feeling the tones. Blackjack out. See you next episode.